Hello, welcome to the video show. Today I'm going to be going through two separate things. So I've got a very busy day today. I'm going to be editing a video and also I'm going to be shooting a video later on, and then I've got a Facebook Live for all our Video Toolkit members. So I'm going to go through the day, show you everything that happens, everything behind the scenes, and I'm going to shoot the whole thing on this here iPhone. So at the moment I'm editing for a customer. We're putting together a video that's going to launch their product in the new year. Basically this video that I'm putting together, we've shot everything we need already. I'm putting together this shell of it together on Adobe Premiere Pro and then putting together some special effects on Adobe After Effects. The whole Adobe suite is around £46 a month, so it's a professional editing software, but with that you get After Effects, Premiere Pro, Audition, which is sound editing, and Photoshop, and loads of other stuff. Most of the stuff on there I don't know how to use. There's probably 4 or 5 different programs that I use regularly, but the difference between a professional video editing software and something that you can get for free like iMovie really shows. The main reason you should be editing your videos is because you don't really want to end up with videos that are just one face talking. If you're talking for too long, people will switch off, but if you've got lots of cuts, lots of things going on, cutaways to things that you're referring to, you'll visually keep their attention. So it's worthwhile even just putting something together really quite simply. So here in Basingstoke, ready to start filming. Just a few interviews today for this video. Filmed so far on 4 different days for different interviews. So I think this is the last one, or one of the last ones. So going now, I'm going to set up. I've got about 20 minutes before I start. So looking forward to that and hopefully show you some good stuff behind the scenes. So it is 5 PM and I've got an hour to go before we go live on Facebook to all the Video Toolkit members. So you might not know, but every week at Tuesday 6 PM, if I can, which is usually 99% of the time, I go live to the Video Toolkit members and we talk about stuff like YouTube, Facebook videos, how to improve their own videos they're making and stuff like that. Tonight we're going to be talking about video testimonials and how to get brilliant testimonials at each event they do and each time they work with someone. So got to prepare for that. I'm going to make a few notes now. Last week we talked about Facebook, doing Facebook Lives, and before that was Facebook video. And sometime we talked about YouTube a while back as well. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing for the next hour. Okay, so to summarise, here are a few things I learned from shooting and really from editing on iMovie. So the first thing I noticed is it is quite fiddly. So because I'm editing on such a small screen and everything's quite small, I've got to really concentrate on where I'm clicking. It's quite easy to go wrong. So there are a few mistakes. I do have to go back quite a lot and redo some stuff. So in that respect, it is quite fiddly, but I think that once I start using it a bit more, once I get used to where everything is, once I know exactly what I can do with it, then it's going to be quite worthwhile and I will stop making so many mistakes. The second thing that I learned is it is quite basic. There's nothing too complicated on there. It literally is just drag and drop. There's things you can do like fading in and out, which is quite useful. Cutting and clipping clips is quite easy. But there's nothing really too complicated that you can do, which for the basic user is probably quite good, because you don't want to get lost, you don't want everything to be too complicated. Everything's pretty self-explanatory. Thirdly, Titles. So there's only a few titles you can use. You can't change any fonts. You can't change like caps lock. You can't change the case of the letters in some of the titles, which is a bit of a pain. And if you want the title to stop after a certain amount of time, you have to cut the clip that the title's on. Otherwise, it will just run for the entire length of the clip. So that's a bit of a pain, but as I say, it's quite basic, so you shouldn't worry about that too much. 4 is really, I need to practice on this more. It's a bit hard to navigate at first. Some stuff doesn't make sense in terms of I'm used to doing things a certain way on Adobe Premiere Pro, and it seems a little bit backwards how things are on iMovie and the iMovie app. But as I said in the first point, the more I do with it, the more I'll sort of get around to that way of thinking in terms of editing on this app. 5th, it's free. So for a free mobile app editing video, it's fantastic. If you do have the time to edit yourself, I would recommend getting hold of this and editing these videos. It does make your videos visually more interesting if you've taken a bit of time to edit. So in terms of that, if you want your videos to stand out, then get this app, start editing on it. Number 6, I wouldn't use it again, but that's because I've got professional editing software right over there. But if you want something for free, you want something that you can edit on your phone, you want something that's quite simple and easy to use, and you want your videos to stand out, now this is the app for you. So if that's you, download this app and get editing those videos, and then when you have, make sure you tag me in them and let me know that you've edited it on iMovie, because I would love to see the kind of videos you've made. Thanks for watching this episode of The Video Show. I will see you next week in episode 76.